All right, welcome to a lovely sunny morning as Cooper Road Mini gets ready to fire up our reassembled 67 Mark I here. Well, we got a chance to have a look underneath the rear subframe. This car just is superb quality throughout, really. The condition of the floors, really total restoration, frames off. And a few years back, but it was done very well. It's held up very nicely. We just did some mechanical work and put it back together with the same level of detail that was used in the construction. What we're doing here is we're just about ready to fire this up for the first time. So one of the first things we did was drain the fuel out of the carburetor, and we did that by running it until it was empty. So we can get our hand out of the way here. We've got the fuel pump reconnected. Let's jump up here. We've disconnected the battery. We'll take a bit of a risk and just try to fire this thing up for the first time, just like this. It's not uncommon for quirks with minis to happen. And let's see here. There's our neutral position. We're up in the air anyway. Our pump quit thumping. Should we go a little bit of choke? Let's see what happens. Almost. Still a little choke. A little less choke. Maybe a little more choke. A little less choke. Oil pressure. These usually peg when you put them together with new oil, and sure enough we're just under 100 on that gauge. It should soften down to 60 to 70. Now, since we revised our linkage, of course, we're still on ramps. Oh, howdy there, muddy-faced dog. Pardon me, you're not getting in this car. Now, let's go back out here. We'll just have a quick look for leaks. Yeah, since we redid the linkage entirely here, I don't have an idle speed set. But let's just have a quick look around, make sure there's no solids, fluids, gases, flames, anything unexpected happening around it. And as a matter of fact, I think we're looking pretty good. We, due to the weather, didn't really have much of an incentive to get this thing off of here and do any testing, but it's scheduled to go home today. And we got pretty good confidence when we put these together that it should be plug and play. But it's a Mini after all, and this one in particular has, of course, many more feet of oil passages than an average one, given that it has a multi-row, probably 9 or 11 row oil cooler, and of course all of its associated lines and things. So we'll have a quick look around it, make sure there's no leaks. We'll take it off of our little home kind of a jacking jig here, we'll call it, so we can get to every part of the car conveniently and it's nice and safe. Alright, we'll be ready to test drive it hopefully in short order.